Good evening, Paul from the Out There channel, just checking out the backyard camera. This is a nice clean night when all it's overcast, and I'm still putting together my Sky Hub star and UFO watching system, or plane watching. And you can see it's in colour night mode, and you can see there is some sort of yellow coming off the bricks here. But yeah, you can see pretty much every star tonight, and you can see it does pretty good at removing the noise from the sensor, unlike you're seeing on some cameras where you get the noise shimmering all over the top. But yeah, you can see pretty much every star out there, but you haven't seen any satellites streak across. We know they do pass overhead. Yeah, you can see sometimes if you look carefully, they do twinkle. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Keep watching them. Yeah, some little twinkling going on there. Could be high altitude cloud blocking out some of the light. Good to catch a UFO right now. Streak across. Might just change it to black and white mode. Pure infrared instead of colour mode, because we're looking at natural starlight here. It's on starlight mode and natural colour. As soon as we turn it to black and white mode, we'll start seeing bugs probably, even though it's fairly cold out there. It's like 4 degrees Celsius. And there are some problems with the firmware in this camera though. You can see this seems to be where it joins the two camera images together. Seems to have some sort of blur there. And if someone's close to the camera, it sort of looks weird. They sort of is like being in a fun park. So it's not designed for anything close to the lens, but further away. To have to be like 2 meters away from the lenses, as it sort of splits the person in half sort of and shrinks them down. Oh, there we go, we just saw a flickering light there. Can't see any movement. Here, cars on the motorway, about a block away, and we just had a train pass. Now I've got a mix up, just shows you how sensitive the mic is on this. There's this little petrol station there, making a ding sound. But we've actually got some shops, like warehouses, that probably stocking up for the next day. Shelf stackers probably, throwing out garbage. Weird, isn't it? Sounds like spooky sound. You can see here where the two lenses are joined together to make a 180 view. It's not perfect. And the firmware, if you reboot the camera, doesn't seem to remember what mode it is in. It always goes to color / black and white mode for nighttime, rather than staying in color for daytime and nighttime. But it's not a problem. You can normally tell when it's in black and white mode. All these will be lit really white, overexposed. And you can just simply go into the software, which I'll try and do now, and change it to black and white mode. If my CPU can keep up. Now these are very intensive programs that communicate with all the cameras. So let's just set the mode. Right. See if it comes across alright. No, it hasn't. Look. Some crappy Chinese software called VMS. So Skycam 3, and you go into parameters and change it from star IR to black and white, and apply it if the button is visible. You can see what happens over here. It's finally kicked in. So that's the black and white IR mode. You can see it can overexpose things, but it seems to have less stars now, doesn't it? I'll just zoom in there. Seems less bright than it was before. You can see it illuminates better. Oh, it takes so long to kick in. And we'll just put that back to the other screen. And yeah, now you can see the fence. Now that's meant to be brown, of course. And it's in colour. I think it shows less noise. I'm not sure if there's any benefits to the black and white actually. But not for star watching anyway. But still can't see any movement there. Are you getting twinkling as much? I'm not seeing as much twinkling. So it's cut out all the visible spectrum coming from the stars and only focusing on the heat signature. Because this is illuminated white here in the backyard because now it's got infrared LEDs, right? And it's bouncing off things. We've got a combination of active infrared as well as passive mixed together here, really, because the stars are giving off heat. Now I just saw something blink there. I suppose you can see more, the same amount of stars, but you can't see the cloud, I don't think, as well. Look at that banging noises. So. I'm breaking the house while watching. It is like 2 in the morning at night. I just saw a blink out there. Is that a cloud passing over? It'd be good if we had some planes fly by. You know, whenever I do this, there's no planes. But I will do this live someday and do a better job of it. We'll look at more cameras at the same time. I probably should do all night time lapse and put it together from sunset to sunrise. I'll probably have to leave the computer running all that time, right? You can see that the fan noise is kicking in a bit there. You see a lot of TR3Bs just floating above there. Yeah, it's quite amazing. It's pitch black outside. You see the moon's over this side. It's lower in orbit, I think. At least if you've got the sound on, you can see if it's stalled. Sometimes the feed gets lost, I guess. But it shouldn't do, because it's all wired. Let's put it back to star. See how long it takes to switch. Oh, what was that there? I just saw something flash there. Could that be a plane? I'm not sure why it's not switched over. Should have done it. Probably cached a wee bit maybe. Oh, here we go. So what's that? At a minute occasion. It's not instant. Ooh. It does look like there's less stars here now. You can hear the LED switching, the infrared LED switching off and on there. There's a click sound. Must have like one of those little solenoids. So I think it might be less stars after all. Now some of them are fainter. Because now we're not looking at infrared, we're looking at colour spectrum. Good to maybe mix it. Now we start to see a bit more noise. The sensors work out 0.001 of a lume on black and white and 0.001 on colour mode, I think. So it's a factor of, what's that, 10 difference. So that's why the stars are more brighter. And noises. Now if I go and turn on the light next door, you'll see it illuminates the whole yard. Turned it on, but we know it's a minute behind because it's cached on the stream here. Oh, someone's turned on their light over in the back there. That might be what the noise is. It might be someone in their backyard. Ah, there you go, that's how long it took for the light to shine up. I suppose that could be to reduce the allocation maybe on the streaming software here. Well, it's actually Pop Player. I think it might be 1500 milliseconds, what's that work out to be? That's a good question. So, how many milliseconds in a second? That's 1,000. So, I would have thought it would have been a couple of seconds. So, it must be overriding what I set. So now we got the best of both worlds. Good colour and stars, but nothing's exciting's happening. And unfortunately it's not a PT set. And we can hear a dog. That must be that house that the light turned on over the back there. It'd be good to see something fly over. Alright. Does that sound like a plane coming? Or is it just a truck on a highway? Sounds like it might have been a truck. Yeah, looks like we're not going to get anything exciting happening. Oh, meteorite shower or something. That'd be good. Haven't really had time to watch what's going on. I'm too busy with other projects. Suppose we need to live in America with this camera. Now you can see the shed is green. The house is next door is yellow, same a different colour yellow than the house. Oh yeah, this is sky watching for you. People do this every night worldwide. Some people are interested in seeing stars or showers, meteorite showers. Some are interested in seeing planes fly over. When everybody's gone to bed is the best time, isn't it? Amazing how little light going through the window illuminates the yard just like that. This shows you how sensitive it is. And this is not a Sony sensor, I don't think. I can't remember what it was called now. But obviously, they've copied the technology. Copied the Sony. Can I get better? Well, that's very quiet. Come about 4:30 though, probably planes will start flying overhead when I'm trying to sleep. I didn't even see any bugs when we switched it. Normally you see some bugs. And let's try switching it back to black and white infrared only. You'll see how illuminated it gets. Now we've got extra light. Shame there's not a little simple toggle switch for it. Might have to figure that out. So I'm going to use this program. So it's about 30 seconds or so, isn't it? Before it switches over. So here we go. Yeah. Hopefully you can see some bugs. You can see that it's a lot more illuminated also with the window light. It does look better when it's in colour. And there you can see the light from this window is illuminating this camera more than the other camera facing the other way. It's like, I would say it would be like a firmware bug, but it doesn't really matter. You think it would calibrate both to be the same equivalent brightness. You can see this is well overexposed here, so it probably would be best to reduce that one. Because it's not so exposed over this side. Yeah, that's funny, there's no bugs. It's quite interesting when it rains, you can actually see the rain coming down because the infrared LEDs reflect off the droplets as they're coming down. You can actually see the streaks the rain's producing. But I'll probably capture that at some stage. I would expect to see some moths flying around. Especially now I've got the light on next door. Being attracted to it, alright. Yeah. Nothing's going to happen. Maybe try it again another time. This is what it looks like on all the cameras around the house at the moment. Despite there's a little bug here. Yeah. Chinese crap software. That is really crappy. Is it going to draw it? So, got the hallway, got the kitchen, another view of the kitchen, but it's on its side. There's no way to tell the software to rotate it. Pretty crappy software, really. There's anything that really talks to it. That one there's a backyard cam, and that one's looking out the front window or a smartphone. So we're going to replace that one at least with a newer camera that can see better through the window like these ones here. That's the front door. Oh no, that's a bay window one, isn't it? Even that's dark tonight. That looks like some sort of house light or street lamp there. Oh, that's the smartphone one here. And that there is a street lamp. Pretty crappy, isn't it? You can just open it up, see it a bit better. Yeah, it looks like a house light on there. You can see the moon's very crappy tonight. Let's see one star there on that one. It's very dark tonight. Nothing's really illuminated tonight. And the kitchen's on starlight here. You can see the LEDs reflecting off the ceiling. Yeah, it's pretty boring. Boring tonight. I would have thought that would have come out better. Yeah, got the LEDs pulled off that so it doesn't reflect off the window. So this one's on colour mode that relies entirely on basically mostly moonlight and any house lights turned on. Let's just zoom into that one. We should be able to see that house lit up though, but it was about there somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah. It's not very well lit up at all, is it? I wonder if it's worth trying that one on infrared. But I really wanted it on colour in case there's like a flash in the sky or lightning and we get the true colours. Then if you got it on black and white, it's only going to ever be black and white infrared. But you better see everything. Yeah, it looks like. Oop, not in there. Okay, I don't think anything exciting is going to happen. Probably as soon as I stop playing flyover. Sometimes you see a little dot in the sky go across here. You can see it blinking, and you know it's a plane. You can look it up on the flight radar. And sometimes you can hear it too. Well, this mic's so sensitive. But at least it's not distorted like the fisheye one that I had out there. Apparently that's the one in the kitchen that you saw in black and white. Finally it's dried out. You can see it's working. I'm waiting for some silicon gel sealant, gel sealant. Because I think it's leaking around where the light detector diode is. Yeah, right, leave it there. I'll just upload this because I'm not doing it live, I'm sort of recording it as we're going onto the hard drive. Oh, the traffic noise has died down a bit. Yeah, I think the planes generally stop about midnight, just before it. And then they start up again about 4:30, 5 AM. Yeah, we have to do a Skywatch session with it. So, the other one on the other side of the house. A wee bit better for VLC, as you see, streamed. You can see some stars there. Didn't watch using that Chinese crap software. It looks very blue. So there's a street lamp. Oh no, we got a plane coming. Told you as soon as it was about to stop. We got a plane. Or a UFO. You see a blinking light? Alright, I can hear it now. See if we can capture it on the other one if I'm not too late. You know it's like 30 seconds behind. The plane flies over in 20 seconds. Yeah, it's going to go past before I get it. Oh no, here it is. Just caught the end of it. Damn it. I told you it would happen. As soon as I close it down, I should have just minimized it. You can see it was much clearer in that, what we caught of it anyway. I wonder if we're going to get another one. So yeah, I'm going to do sky watching. We'll cover. I might even get the other one in the kitchen looking that direction, north. So it looked like the plane went this way over the house, didn't it? In time I got the other one up. It's gone. I thought it was a street light. No, it wasn't. It was a plane. There are street lights here, but I just can't see them on this camera. There's one just behind the shed here, up this road here. Oh, that's what it is. That's the street lamp illuminating the street here. I thought it was the house over the road, but it's not. You can't see it because it's blocked off by the shed here, but you can see it's illuminating pretty good. There's also one on the corner. But for some reason, camera doesn't seem to pick it up. The smartphone doesn't pick it up through the window very well. Oh man, a bit of shame I missed that plane going overhead. I haven't caught it in black and white mode yet. But we sort of caught the tail end of it. You can see the blinking lights. Oh, what's that? Must have spent half an hour on this. Whether it's still recording, I don't know. Software may have bummed up and says it's recording. Is it half an hour? Yeah. Yeah, we can hear the trucks in the background. Yeah. I just knew a plane was going to fly over as soon as I closed it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Try again another night. Anyway, catch you guys later and see if it stays alright.